All right, so who is this for? It's for those who know that they can make a difference in their marketing. It's those for know that they can figure it out. They just need some help doing it. This is for webinar for those who want to take full responsibility for their marketing and publicity efforts. And so if that's you, I want y'all to keep hanging with us. Very briefly, I'm going to tell you all a little bit about myself, and then we're going to go right into the core of this. Some of you all know me. I'm a content marketing strategist. I'm a realtor, and I am a student of the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. Right? I'm the founder of Bean Soup Times, Black Chicago East, and the Taste of Black Chicago. And I'm on a mission to help build generational wealth in our community through real estate and self-improvement and entrepreneurship. So I'm going to give you a little bit more background, brothers and sisters, as I talk to you. I just want you to just enjoy some of the images that we're putting up on the screen. So as I mentioned, founder of the Taste of Black Chicago, we had an event. We brought over 12,000 people out to an outdoor food festival only in this second year, right? I am, by profession, I have been a grade school teacher. I've been a journalist, and I still am a journalist. I'm working on 2 articles right now. I am a content creator, right? And I have worked as a communications director for congressmen, a senior member of the United States Congress, and I've done it for a national nonprofit organization as well as a national labor union, right? And it was in these areas, brothers and sisters, that I was able to learn so much about marketing, about communications, about strategy. And I want to bring some of those things home to the community so that we can use these to build our businesses. So from news writing and blog writing to public speaking, media outreach, content creation, spokesperson training, event planning, graphic design, project management, proofreading and copy editing, strategic communications. But hey, we've done some of it all. And these images I'm showing you is examples of products that we've created. Most of them myself, or it was somebody on my team that did them. We have published 3 books, 2 history books and a children's book. And not only have we gotten people media coverage, but I have been the focus of media coverage. Right here I am on Windy City Live, Fox, WCIU, man, they got me with Leon Rogers. Man, we've been able to do things that has gotten some major media coverage. So we've hosted our own show, our own podcast, and there you see me interviewing our sister Halle Berry. Now, brothers and sisters, these things that I'm showing you, some Windy City Live images, is not to, as my brother Ro Davis says, it's not to impress you, but it's just to impress upon you that we've been able to do a few things that give us a certain level of perspective and skill sets that we think can help you to build your business. Now, I started Bean Soup Times, which is now Bean Soup Media that produces Bean Soup Times, 20 years ago. And over the years, I've worked with several hundred, it may be close to 1,000 businesses in some form or fashion. Like I said, creating some of their marketing materials, helping them get publicity, helping them with strategy and planning, all of that. And so, brothers and sisters, these, how can I say it? These opportunities that we have never been more real than they are right now, right? 15 years ago, 20 years ago, the opportunities were, like I mentioned earlier, man, paying expensive ads or begging reporters to get in the news. And we still want to do some of that, but we have some other tools that we can use as well. Now, just to make sure, because you saw a little bit about my publicity and marketing stuff. I want to make sure y'all know that, you know, we can get down right and get some viral content out there as well. This was a post we did. You see, it got 3,100 comments, 28.4 shares. I just did a post a couple of days ago, 3 days ago, 391 comments and 27 shares. And it was just a no image or anything on there, really, just a few words. But you see what those words are. Got a lot of attention. This one, 139 comments, 911 shares. And then we talked about Sean Michelle's coming to the South Suburbs, 27 comments, 95 shares. So we're focused on Black excellence, strong communities, and militant passion. I'm going to kind of move through this a little bit faster because I want to get to this meat, which is what you came here for. Now, brothers and sisters, you all may have heard the term business is warfare. It's a comment or a quote, rather, that I learned from the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan during the lecture he gave in Tennessee under that same title, Business is Warfare. And if we don't understand how we have to be strategic and how we have to use the tools that we have as best as we can and as definite as we can, then hopefully we're going to give you a few things that it's going to help. And I only say this, brothers and sisters, because we're talking with so many business owners over the years, listening to them talk about their brand, their vision, their goals, their plans. Many of them don't have a vision, don't have any solid marketing goals. They may have a business plan, but they don't have a marketing plan. And your marketing plan is what helps drive your business plans. It helps bring your business plans into fruition. So what we're going to talk about is some core things that you're going to be able to use to build your business and win the marketing battles that you're facing right now. Yeah, wait a minute, this way. Let's go that way. All right. What we're going to talk about: marketing, defined, your ideal client, messaging, publicity, content, creation, and then strategy. Now, let's talk about marketing first, okay? There's a bunch of different definitions out there of what marketing is, and you know they all kind of make sense, but sometimes they only make sense if you went to college and got a degree in marketing. There's so much jargon being used. So what we're going to do is we're going to break things down in very simplistic terms so that you can think with it better. And I'm going to show you how it really is already part of how you think. You just haven't tapped into it. So marketing, redefine marketing. According to this brother, this guy I know, he's a white guy, John Jantsch. He's the author of Duct Tape Marketing. And he says that marketing is getting someone who has a need to know, like, and trust you, buy from you, and refer other people to you. Now, out of all the things I've studied and read and learned, this one right here is the most brilliant definition of marketing that I've read. This definition leads to the ultimate goal of every successful business, which is to attract long-term repeat customers. Now, to be successful, you need to take your product from being unknown to being well-known and well thought of. That's what happens when people know, like, and trust you. And let me tell you, brothers and sisters, people, Black people included, buy from people that we know, like, and trust as long as we have a choice. Our goal is to make sure that we give them our choice. Now, this process to go from unknown to purchasing a product could take 60 seconds. It could take 60 days. It could take 6 years. It depends on how well refined your marketing process is and also what the product is. Of course, if you're selling boats or houses, there may be a long stretch in between getting that repeat customer. But if you stick with them through the long run, then you'll be right there when they're ready to purchase again. So Now, this is where your social media, your website, your text message, your media coverage, all of that will line up in order for you to be able to do things in a systematic and a scientific way. Now, here's the first thing that you got to understand. Your ideal customer, right? Once you understand what you have to do, know, like, trust, buy, refer, the next thing that you have to do is get in good communication with that ideal client. Now, that ideal client, and let's say this, if you are in business already and you have customers, ask yourself, do you know who your ideal client is? And if you don't, I'm going to tell you a formula. And maybe you think you do, but maybe the formula is not right. Your ideal client, brothers and sisters, is the client that pays and buys from you often, and it could be the one that pays the most, and they refer other people. I'm going to say that one more time. Your ideal client is the one who not only buys from you repeatedly, but they refer other people. Now, your goal is to reproduce that ideal client over and over and over again. If you duplicate the person who buys from you often and refers other people, man, you're going to be in business, brothers and sisters, for a long time.